Have you experienced a loss and now it feels like you're doomed to a life of sadness? Does it feel like when you look around, everybody's carrying on with their life and yours is ruined? Are you wondering what's the point of all of this? I'm Cheryl Parker. I'm the founder of My Good Grief. And I work with professional, successful women just like you who have lost a spouse. And I give you a safe place to land with all those messy emotions. And I help you get clear about what's important to you right now. And we build a plan so that you can rebuild, still focus at work, while you learn to live again. After working with clients for a couple of decades now, I find the most misunderstood thing about grief is that people think it happens to them. Instead, grief happens for you. And I'd like to talk about that today, about why it's important for grief in our lives. Because going through the grieving process frees up energy that's typically bound to that person that you've lost or the experience or circumstance that you're grieving. And it can free up that energy so that you can invest your energy into other things that are positive in your life. Because if you don't go through that grieving process and you don't free that energy up, it can be difficult to reinvest back into your life. Grief is also important because it slows us down. And we need to be slowed down when we're experiencing grief. And grief teaches us how to take care of ourselves. It teaches us how to set limits for ourselves. It teaches us who are the people that we can count on in life. It teaches us how to honor our loved ones. It teaches us how to honor ourselves. And it teaches us how to re-engage in life and how to work through the grief process. Grief is actually kind, and it's an important part of life. Listen, none of us are getting out of this alive. Death is a normal experience in life. And it's important that we learn how to embrace grief for ourselves and how to go through this grief process so that we can learn to live again. I'd love to hear from you. How has grief changed you? Because grief will change you if you let it. In positive ways is what I mean. So share in the comments below. How have you allowed grief to change you in a positive way? Share in the comments below and let's rediscover the beauty of life together.